What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We've got a brand new product coming into the store here, and we're super excited to show you it in this video. Before we hop into it though, follow the social media, Instagram and Facebook at Lake Pro Tackle. Keep up to date with all of our cool stuff coming in. I've already posted a little bit about this, and we're super excited to put it up on the website and have y'all go get some, because I think this is a revolutionary idea here. It's very intuitive, it's very easy to use. So we're gonna go ahead and break it down here. So this here is the Bubba scale, guys. So this guy right here is not going to be a just run-of-the-mill scale. This thing here is very smart. It has a lot of technology packed into it, and we are super excited to bring these in. They are not at a very cheap price point. I will say that right off the bat. You're paying a premium price for a premium product. You can go buy a scale out there for $10, $20, but is it gonna last you for years and years and years? Probably not. Can it do the things that this scale can do? Probably not. But this guy right here, we're gonna break down all of its features and some of the cool things about it, and let's hop into it, guys. All right, y'all, so again, this is the Bubba Pro Series Smart Fish Scale. We're gonna go ahead and break it open here. So this has some simple instructions on it. Let me go over a few of the features that are mentioned on the box here. So, right off the bat, when you buy this here, you're gonna get 2-year Pro App membership included with your purchase of the scale. So Bubba actually has an app that you can track your waypoints, where you're catching the fish, where you're actually like weighing them and stuff. So if you don't wanna, or you forget to put them in on your graph on your maps and stuff, and you weigh your fish on here, it's gonna drop a pinpoint down. You can do competitions with your friends if you all have these scales. You can run tournaments, do a whole lot of other things. But this fish scale here is actually gonna be able to store up to 8 different fish's weights. So if you're fishing for like crappie or something, and you have a 7 fish limit, you can do that for crappie. Right off the bat, it's very easy to use. There's only, I guess, technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buttons on here. It is not a touch screen. But the D-pad makes it really easy to move around and change the fish's weights, cull them out. And the cull system has been really updated in this. It's very easy to cull your fish out. And Bubba actually makes a culling set that you can buy as well. And the culling set has a culling beam, so in case something does happen, you lose the scale, you do have a culling beam and those clips to go with it. But the clips do correspond on the screen here. You got red, green, blue, purple, gray, black, and yellow, as well as I think maybe another color in there. We're gonna run down what's in the box here in just a second, but that's just kind of some of the awesome features that this scale has. It's waterproof, it's gonna be very easy to use again, and we'll kind of jump into that. I'll put in the batteries and stuff. So on the box, this scale goes up to 60 pounds. Most scales are gonna be doing around 30 to 50 pounds. So this one adds 60 pounds. So if you're catching a bunch of 10-pounders out there, you can weigh 60 pounds of bass all in one, put them in a bag or something. The accuracy in the scale is very, very good as well. So this scale here, they say it is within 0.3% plus or minus of your actual weight. And 0.3% is very, very, very small margin. So that's one of the reasons I definitely am gonna pick one of these up to go test out on the lake. Again, I already mentioned the smart cooling system, and then the waterproof ability on this scale here is awesome. You can use it in the rain, you can use it in rough conditions like that. So that's a little bit about the outside of the box here. Let me drop that down there. And now we get into the scale part. So right here, it's a hard case, so you can drop this in like your tackle storage, very easy to carry around. Now the scale isn't actually this big, this is actually quite a big case to put it in. But of course, when you open it up here, we're gonna pop these latches off. Very strong latches as well, made out of metal, so they are definitely paying attention to detail in this. So we're gonna go ahead and open it up right there, and here's all the contents of it. So, of course, you've got the scale, and we're gonna go over all this and talk about the screen, what's on it, and all that. So first off, you got the scale. You have a lip gripper that you can also swap out on that scale. And of course, you're gonna get a Bubba sticker, and you've got your instruction manuals as well. So I'm gonna set this down real quick, and let's talk about what's actually on the scale there. Oh, I forgot to mention, again, it comes with a battery holder for 3 AA batteries that you can put in here to power the scale, and also a rechargeable lithium-ion battery that you can charge with a USB-C in there. And I would actually prefer to use this one over the batteries. I'm gonna have this in my boat in case something goes wrong with this battery here. So you've got 2 options to use this scale. I'm gonna go ahead and put this lithium ion in one because it's already charged up and I planned for this video just a little bit. So when you get the scale, it does come, or at least this one came charged just a little bit, the battery. So all you have to do to insert the battery is on the front of the scale here, you just reach under, pop it up, and slide it in just like so. And then latch down. It's very easy to use. I don't think it takes a lot of thought to use when it comes to putting the battery in. So very simple, guys. It's got a very ergonomic design. It's kind of like if you've worked in a grocery store or something where you use price scanners, it's basically like holding one of those, except it's a scale. So very ergonomic design again, and it uses the same Bubba grip that they have on their knives. So it's very grippy. Even if it's wet, you're not gonna drop this. You can use 2 hands, 1 hand, really up to you. I think it's a very unique design. A lot of scale companies kind of use like this design here, like the front of it, and just hang off that, and it's hard to hold. You gotta use 2 hands, or you've gotta have a real tight grip on it. This one here, you use more of the scale to actually balance it out. So I think it's a very, very ingenious idea to go this way. So next up, let's go ahead and power this baby on. So all you're gonna have to do is hit the middle button here where the hook is, hold it down, and right there, look at that, all powered up. So let me adjust my settings so you can actually read the screen. There you go. So there you go. It's all set, and I'm pulling on the weight, pulling on the hook there, and there you go. You see the weight moving. So all you have to do to actually lock this guy in place, it will do a hold setting. So all you have to do is weigh your fish. Once it holds, you can go ahead. So I'm gonna go ahead and lock it on some random number, 2.84 right there. So I manually locked it with the lock button here. And all you'll have to do is it automatically puts it in the 1 slot when it's empty. See if you can follow along here. There you go. And what I'm doing now is I can scroll over to whatever fish slot I want. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in 1 right there. And it's locking it in. It's gonna zero back out the scale once you do that. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and catch a 11.61 pounder right there. You see that? So I just locked in another weight, and it's gonna automatically put it in the number 2 slot. However, if I want to replace number 1, all I have to do, click over, replace it with that. It zeroes out the scale again, and it actually gives you, it gives you your total weight here and the amount of fish you have. So it's very, very smart. Again, it's got Bluetooth capabilities, shows you your battery power, and a bunch of cool stuff with that. All right, so I'm behind the camera now, and I think this is gonna make it a little bit easier for y'all to visualize this. Now I can actually hold the scale steady on here and kind of look at the viewfinder at the same time. So like I was saying, we got that 1161 pound fish in there. And again, you can manually lock in a weight like with this button here. To access the menu, all you have to do is press and hold right on the D-pad here. Hold it for about 3 seconds, and you can enter all the different modes: factory, reset, clear, change your brightness, Bluetooth, enable it. Auto lock is going to be basically the hold function when that fish sits at a certain weight. Battery type, you can change it from the battery to the lithium-ion rechargeable one. Sleep time, so you can change it to 30 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes, or never turn off. It comes default as 5 minutes. I think as an angler, I'm gonna go ahead and put 1 minute. Units, you can change it from pounds and ounces to the 10th place on the ounces, straight pounds, kilograms, and then pounds and ounces again without the 10th place on the ounces. I'm gonna do the most accurate one, which is pounds and ounces together with the 10th place on those ounces, like so. Bag limit you can set again to 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can change all those. Device info, you can find that there. Factory reset, you can do that here as well. Tournament mode, rally mode, and competition mode, you can play with your friends. rally mode, I haven't looked into much, but it's definitely worth a look into. So I'm gonna go ahead and select tournament again. All right, and to get out of this screen here, all you have to do is press and hold the clear button for about 3 to 5 seconds. There you go, and the scale every time you go back out to it is gonna automatically reset to 0. So again, I'm going to pull on the scale a little bit, catch a nice 3 pound, 13 ounce fish right on the dot. Automatically goes to 2 again. I'm gonna hit the middle button where that hook is, and there you go. Now we have 15 pounds and 6.5 ounces with 2 fish. So that's a quick rundown on how to use the scale. The scale here, again, very intuitive, very easy to use. The instructions make it very clear, waterproof, easy grip. And again, you can change this hook out here with that lip gripper. So if you have any more questions about this scale, head over to the comment section, drop them down below. And if you think you're gonna pick one of these up for yourself, definitely head over to lakeprotackle.com and we can hook you up there. All purchases over $50 ship free, and if you buy a rod from us, you get a free Lake Pro Tackle branded rod sock made by The Rod Glove. All right, y'all, that was a quick rundown of the Bubba Pro Series Smart Fish Scale. This thing is super cool, easy to use. Definitely check it out at lakeprotackle.com. If you buy one of these, you're gonna get free shipping along with any order over $50. You know, it's a great deal, guys. You know, again, this does come at a premium price point. If you want to up your game, if you're fishing tournaments, if you're fishing, you know, out on the weekend and you want a scale that is very, very precise, easy to use, not a lot of hassle, water resistant. I mean, dare I say almost waterproof. This scale is going to be the one for you. So go check it out. Might look a little funky, like a little price scanner, like I said, but go check it out. I think you're going to be very impressed with it. Go check them out, lakeprotackle.com. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you like what we're doing here. Keep up to date with all the stuff we've got going on here at the shop on social media, Instagram and Facebook. We'll see you next time, guys.